What's going on, everybody? It's your girl, Spicy Topics, and thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for supporting me. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate you. One of the things I wanted to come live for is because I really like Joe Budden. If you don't know, hey Tanya, hey boo. So if you don't know, Joe Budden is podcaster. Most of y'all, I'm sure out here, y'all know who Joe Budden is. He recently left Spotify. You know, in this momentum of time where we going through, chronic racism, blatant in your face racism, it's good to actually have the people that look like us, that are celebrities, really have that experience where they really feel it. Because I really feel like Joe Budden, I feel like he is really feeling what he's talking about. He's leaving Spotify. I did a video about it. Make sure y'all check it out. Support the girl. I'm trying with my consistency. Look, I told myself I was going to come 3 times a week live. I understand that it's very minimal in the beginning. I already know I never despise small beginnings. You know, so it ain't nothing to me. So yeah, I told myself I was going to be more consistent. And so here I am. I told myself at least 3 days out of a week, since I have a commitment issue, unless I really love it, like really, then I have a commitment issue. And even sometimes with that, and do I really love this? Yes, I love it. I do. But I'm not going to act like this is my dream and goal for life, because it's not. But it is it's an outlet. And so I appreciate people like Joe Budden. I want to really get into the meat and potatoes of what Joe Budden was saying. Now, he says so much, and I can't play because his podcast is on basically platforms from Spotify. I can't play it because they will give me like a copyright thing. He said a lot of things that really uplifted me, and it will inspire you. So I encourage y'all, go check out Joe Budden's video, his YouTube channel. You can check that out. You can go to Spotify before he leave. And because he said a lot of crucial things, and I really appreciate it for what he said. Tonight, I'm not even going to be long. I wanted to acknowledge some of the things that has happened, and then I want to go. So I want to talk a little bit, just a little bit, about what Joe Budden was saying. Also, as far as what we are going through right now as black people in this country, even all races of people feeling it, but black people are going through tests again. It's like we never stop. We're always going through something, always going through tests. I don't care if it's YouTube. I don't care what it is. It's like always somebody or something that's trying to hold you back and really don't want you to succeed. People say you pulled a black card. No, it's true. I'm not pulling a black card, dude. I am telling you the truth. They be trying to hold you back. Soon as you start making it somewhere and you see your way is bright, when you feel optimistic, they throw obstacles in your path. Things that are not supposed to be in your path. It's not like, you know, the universe, as people call it. No, it's actual people that don't want to see you grow out here. Don't want to see you grow and you become successful. And that's why I really appreciated what Joe Budden said. Because if you are somebody that's starting something out, like maybe a podcast, maybe whatever you do, entrepreneurship or whatever, you know, a music career, whatever you want to do in life, and you don't know much about it, you don't really know how to go about it. All you got is you. Joe really encouraged me on some of the things that he was saying. This dude left Spotify. He was ridiculed by who? Of course, a lot of his own people, questioning his motives, calling him stupid. Charlemagne the Sheep had what he said, what he had to say about Joe Budden. And I mean, I personally appreciate it, like I said. So not to babble on, I wanted to just, just talk, just honor that, because what he said was to me valuable for somebody that's starting a podcast, somebody starting anything, and so just to bring that up, and then there's what's going on in the world. We have the 17-year-old white boy, 17-year-old white boy, okay, that was it Portland, Oregon? And he basically shot 3 people, killed 2, and had one in the hospital. Now, I don't know the condition of that third person, but you could see how fast Trump, Attorney Barr, you could see how fast white people, like racist people, period, that how fast they're trying to cover for this kid. First of all, you 17 years old, you're not supposed to be having a gun, so that's illegal. That is a federal crime. And then you murder 2 people. 2 people. So I don't want to hear y'all bull crap, bogus lies, deceptive delusions about any black man. I don't care if you're talking about Dijon Kizzy over in LA, who was riding a bike, end up shot over 20 times, they say, around about 20 times. Talking about he had his shirt, and under the shirt when he dropped it, he had a gun, so they shot him. Bullshit. When you got a 17-year-old motherfucking boy that's not supposed to have a gun at all, that killed 2 people and shoot another one. And he walks right by the cops with his hands up. Hands up. Cops walk by him. So this is the good thing about God, okay? You can't deny that. You got 2 different situations. You got a white person, you got a black person. You got 2 people with guns. Both in the wrong, both illegal. How you going to treat them? How are you going to treat them? It doesn't matter Trump. It doesn't matter Barr. It don't matter nobody that's racist. None of y'all that deny what's going on and that's pretending to be delusional. We see it, but you hide behind delusion. You act like it's not what it is. It don't matter what you try to do, because God put that shit there. God forgive me for cussing. I am a little salty, but he put these things happen. You got 2. And guess what, dude? The judgment is on you. It's on what you do, how you judge the situation. Are you going to be fair, or are you going to cheat? How you going to handle it? Because how you going to handle it determines how you going to be rewarded or punished. And so far, all I see coming for you is fire. That's all I see. I don't see good coming out of this situation with people that are not fair. I have had it up to my head. Like, I have been crying since George Floyd. No, Ahmaud Arbery. This year, it's been one tragedy after another. One life forced to end this life after another. Black people, common denominator is white cops killing black people. And if you're going to act like you don't see that, I want to tell you where you can go. But something is telling me don't say it. But to pretend like you don't see these things it hurts. And it hurts so bad. It makes you angry. And it makes you so angry that it does cause depression. So all types of emotions for what everything's going on. Thank everybody for coming to the chat. Exactly, Martha. A demonic beast defending another delusional 17-year-old demonic beast mind warped. What is that? Pause beyond repair. Thank you, Strictly, for the grown and sexy. And I can't be on camera tonight, y'all, because I took my braids out. My hair is like everywhere, and I can't. So it is what it is. I'm not going to be long, but like I said, it's about values tonight. It's about values. Joe Budden is different from what we talked. It's a tremendous difference in situations when we talk about what he's done, going through or done, and then comparing that to this little 17-year-old boy, and then comparing that to Jacob Blake and how people are judging him. Breonna Taylor, did you see how they manipulate in that situation? How the hell do you get to do this to people and get away with it? How do you get to seemingly get away with it? To be able to rally together instead of trying to resolve the issue, alleviate it, calm it down and find peace. You don't want peace. White racist people don't want peace. They want war. They want to fight. They want to battle. And this is why I say what I say. Black people are not out here going killing white people. We not out here doing that. We're not out here raging war against y'all. We minding our business and taking care of our business. Yes, we got some shit to take care of because they need to stop the black on black crime. They need to come together. East Coast, West Coast, Blood and Crips need to come together and whoop yo. They need to come at you. That's what they need to do. They need to stop fighting one another and stop it because it's so stupid and meaningless and worthless, devaluing, and it's causing other people to judge every one of us. That's the type of thing I see. I look at the bigger picture. You got these Bloods, these Crips, these sets, all these dumb asses that are fighting each other. Fighting each other while they killing us too. Come on, stop fighting each other. Why don't y'all make a militia and go out and protect us? Protect the women and children over here. And stop fighting each other. Because guess what? This is why they feel justified to go shoot a Jacob Blake 7 times, even though he walked away from them. How can a 17-year-old little white boy that's not supposed to even have a gun, have a damn military gun? How can he get to do that? Have a military weapon, AR-15, and walk past the cops? How can he get to do it? So like I said, God allows these. I believe that these situations, they happen, but they happen. You got 2 people in the wrong, one white, one black, one underage, another grown. Both of them got something in common. They not supposed to have no damn gun. And they buy police officers. And how do they get treated? They got a black man that gets shot damn near 20 times, then handcuffed when he lay there dead. They handcuff him. I saw people saying why they handcuff him, asking. And I'm like, why is it rocket science? Why is it rocket science? You don't know? They setting up the story. Even though it's right in front of us, they want to pretend like we're delusional. Even though we see the video, we see the man's dead. You put handcuffs on the man and you're on camera. But they don't care, and they're so bold and evil and nasty, soulless, that they will still say he resisted arrest. They will still lie and say that man was breathing. They might have dropped the gun by him. I don't trust them. I'm fed up with this shit. And I wish, like I said, the Bloods, the Crips, come together and go shoot them motherfuckers. Fuck it. I'm really there now. I'm there now. If y'all want to do some harm, why don't y'all protect us? Protect us. And it doesn't matter if you're white and you're black. If you feel that we need unity and we need to protect, if you want to be a part, you want to be the Black Lives Matter, you want to join forces and pick up your weapon, because they are coming at us. Our people are being targeted. Trump, he's pushing it. He's pushing for it. Pressing for it. He's pressing for it. And I'm going to tell you, man, I can't wait to see the day, to hear the day that man's finished. And I mean done. That motherfucker. I'm telling you, he got a couple more years and that ass is croaked. Croaked. Because he sit up in that White House. He got all his, this ain't going to be comfortable for some of y'all, but I got to speak the truth. He got all his white men around him because he wants this image that white men are the most powerful men in the world, and that we created all this and we're sharp, and besides us there's no other. Now, if it's his prerogative, if that's who he's most comfortable around, but that's not the vibe I get from what he's doing. That's not what I'm getting from it. That's not the energy. What I'm getting is he wants his army around him, and he wants to show off and show us who's in charge. But let me tell you something. Your ass ain't in charge. One day you gonna die, motherfucker. And it ain't gonna be from nobody's hands. It's gonna be from God's hands. That's whose hands. No human gonna have to take you out. You gonna die, nigga. because you put a lot of this on yourself, and people wonder how I can say the things I say, because they don't care. They got a chance like I have a chance. I got to be right, so do you. And you're not better than me. At the end of the day, when you die, your bones are going to dry up. Your clothes are going to fall off your bones. And you ain't taking none of that Rolex. You're not taking any of your riches, none of your businesses with you. Your soul is going to fall out the dirt and into the space. And you done. So you're not better than anybody. That's what I don't like. And you know, I never thought I'd see the day when I felt like I wouldn't give a fuck if he slipped and fell in hell. But I feel like that now. And I know it's people that's going to say, whoa, Spicy, chill. Why? Would you chill with the devil? Would you sit back and chill with the devil himself? Would you forgive the devil? Would you pray for the devil? Would you give the devil another chance to hurt you, to kill you, to steal from you, and to destroy you? Why should you have mercy? And these Christians need to realize that. God ain't never told you to be nobody's fool. You don't keep having mercy on the devil. This man has proven over and over and over again he don't like black people. And I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what the dumb coons say, the black dumb wannabes. I don't got time. I don't care what you say. You want acceptance. You need validation from them, from him. I don't need validation from no Trump or the like. I know who I am, and I don't have to have what you got. But I still got the confidence, if not more, because money don't make me nothing. It don't make me feel like I'm better or worse. I'm just that we're going to die one day, people, and we're not going to take any of that stuff. So that's that. Like I said, it's about values. Joe Budden, he believed in himself, his dreams, and he realized during this time when he seen how his people get treated. After he worked himself to the bone, after he bring all that traffic to Spotify, he brought that traffic. He said they was going to hire Amy Schumer at the same time, and they put a lot of stock in her because of her status. I'm not taking away from, it's not only about race, it's about her status. She already had a name in Hollywood, but they put her up the same time they put him up. They offer her the same time they offer him in 2015, I believe. It was that time. And they put a lot of stock in her, but her shit went under. His didn't. He walked away because they did not value the man. The man, he brought traffic to Spotify podcasts. But they do what they always do. Use your ass up, learn from you, keep you around long enough, feed you crumbs. And then they what? End up whitewashing your ass. So he walked away before they could even get the opportunity. So yes, I think that was a stand-up thing. You got more attractive to me, Joe Budden. You look better to me when you did that. Even better. You glow to me. Your whole spirit glow. When you can walk away from somebody's feeding you from their hand, I don't need that. I am the talent. And that's the stand he took. And that's why I appreciate what Joe Budden did. Absolutely. Please like the video, y'all. So I'm going to move on because I don't even feel like being here all night. And I want to get to what's going on as far as the latest bullshit. Attorney Barr, if you don't know, is the White House attorney. And I'm going to play a clip of what he was asked by a respectable man from MSNBC. And this is the thing. Hey, I hate the fact that I got a white, black, everything. I don't like that at all. But that's what they want. That's what you asking for. Aren't they? They're asking for us to be at a race war. So let me get into here with what he said. He was asked a question about Jacob Blake. And let's hear his fat ass response.
You understand the conversations, this is when you were testifying before Congress, that black parents have with their children about racism in this country. How do you think African-American parents around the country explain to their kids what exactly happened to Jacob Blake, for example, and why that police officer had his knee on George Floyd's neck for almost 9 minutes?
Yeah, well, I'm not going to talk about the Blake case.
Why not?
Because I think it's different than the Floyd case.
What's different?
Well, Floyd was already subdued, incapacitated, in handcuffs, and was not armed. In the Jacob case, he was in the midst of committing a felony and he was armed. So that's a big difference from the standpoint.
His family says he wasn't armed.
Well, I think
there may have been a knife in the car, but he wasn't armed when he was shot.
Well,
that's what his family and his lawyers say.
I stated what I believe is to be the difference, and that's why I don't want.
You understand the conversations. This is.
Okay, so y'all didn't hear nothing I said the whole time. Whole time the mic was off. So you heard it, okay? You heard the BS that came out of Barr's mouth. Like I said, you don't ask no more if you can help it. We all had asked because we gotta have it. Why they do this? Why they treating us like this? Why they shoot that man? Why they shoot that man like that? Why? I don't know how many times your ass gonna have to be shown. They don't like your ass. That's why. They don't like you, and they exercise power over you and authority over you. And they're jealous of you because you strong. So they got to use a gun because they want to scare you. They know you scared, you're fearless. And that's what they want. They want to make you scared of them. That's what they want. So like I said, the best thing we could do, let me pull this mic back. The best thing we could do, Bloods and Crips, stop that bull crap, fighting each other, killing each other, helping them, dumbass. Stop. The best thing you could do, come together. Come together. You don't gotta eat together, but make peace with each other and realize that they don't like your ass. No matter what, realize that you're stupid for fighting each other, for carrying on a worthless argument that don't mean nothing. Forgive, forget, move on, get together and be strong. That's what you better do. Because people like him, like I said, the 17-year-old boy, no, let's keep it correct. The 17-year-old white boy, because he's a white boy, he had a gun. Dijon Kizzy, the LA guy that was on a bike, he had a gun. They had that in common. We have a white man and we have a black man. We have a 17-year-old. First of all, you shouldn't be having a military weapon, but you do. Walking around a crowded place outside. You don't have a gun license. Neither does the black guy. So don't give me that motherfucker shit, okay? Don't tell me in them comments, don't you dare. I'm gonna cut that out right now. Don't tell me that he carried a gun. Cause this nigga didn't, this boy wasn't supposed, this white boy wasn't supposed to have no gun. So they both are doing wrong. What happened though? He gets to walk by a cop with that gun with his hands up while the people yell, he shot somebody. And you see the gun across his chest. You got the cop walk right by. Matter of fact, you got the cop later in a little bit as he gets to walk peacefully down the street after he murdered 2 people in cold blood. Like they tried to lie. They tried to lie and say that it was self-defense. He walks down the street, gets a water from the cop. So you make sure he hydrated so he can keep killing them. Why? Because they just want, they're protesting for us. They just want, help these black people. They need peace, for crying out loud. They need, let's meet in the middle. You don't gotta like me. I don't like you, motherfucker. But you're gonna respect me though. And you're gonna treat me fair though. You're not gonna get, and so he gets to walk away past a cop and just go to jail. When we have a man that's been shot overkill, killed overkill, 20 or more, or up to 20 times or more, and then they handcuff the man when he's dead. His soul done left the body, and they put handcuffs on him. And I can't believe y'all still asking why. Because they setting up the scene. Because it does not matter if it's on camera even anymore. It don't matter, because they'll show you see the shit on the news, and they'll still come up and say this man was resisting arrest. You see the man shot dead, soul done left the body, damn it. You can see the ghost coming up out of him, and they'll still say he resisted arrest. They'll say the ghost resisted arrest, because they stick together. That's why, and I don't have hope no more for these people. So I'm going to move along. And I didn't mean to show that part. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and show the actual show what happened here, and that's it. All right, let's hear Tucker, who is very racist. Everybody knows it. And this is Kyle Rittenhouse, whatever his name is, his attorney, that's trying to use the self-defense, but the little boy shouldn't have had a gun in the first place. So I don't even understand how that's even pliable, because the dude shouldn't have had a gun at all. Let's see. And let me let this ad play. But like I said, Joe Budden, I commend him, and I'll get back to him. He's off. Let's go ahead and play this video. I like this dude right here too, talking.
A 17-year-old called Kyle Rittenhouse has been charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder for shootings that took place in Kenosha, Wisconsin recently. There's a lot of confusion about what exactly happened. But in at least 2 of the shootings, video shows Rittenhouse running away, being attacked, and then firing. What does this add up to? Well, some on the left don't want to know. Antifa, according to accounts online, is trying to figure out what cell Rittenhouse is being held in, presumably so they can kill him. So what's the state of the case? What will Rittenhouse's lawyers argue when it does go to court? To find out, we're speaking tonight to John Pierce. He's representing Kyle Rittenhouse. He's from the firm Pierce Bainbridge, and we're happy to have him on tonight. Mr. Pierce, thanks so much for coming on. So,
hi, Tucker. Thank you so much for having us to get the true story out of what happened in Kenosha that night.
Well, I'm eager to know, because this is one of those stories that obviously has intense partisan interest, and there's a lot of confusing video. But what is, broadly speaking, the defense that you will mount on behalf of Kyle Rittenhouse?
This is 100% self-defense, Tucker. Kyle, he's a good kid. He's a lifeguard. Kenosha was burning down. Actually, when he got done with work that day, he went to the high school with some friends to try to remove some graffiti. After that, they got a call from a local business person who owns 3 businesses in downtown Kenosha. 2 of those 3 businesses had been burnt to the ground, and this business owner simply wanted to desperately protect what was left of his life's work, so he asked for help. Kyle and his friends decided that nobody was doing anything to protect that community, and they decided that they would answer that call and help to protect that business. Kyle actually took a first aid kit downtown because he was concerned that there would be wounded protesters downtown. And in fact, he took a firearm because Kenosha had become a war zone.
Right.
And any sensible person would take that. And him and his friends stayed on the premises and protected that property. And then some events started to unfold whereby he was trying to treat medically wounded protesters, and ultimately he got trapped out on the street, out in the open, because the riot police had moved the line far enough down that they were between himself and that premises.
So I have read that he brought a firearm as a juvenile, 17, across state lines. A lot of people.
That is incorrect.
That's incorrect. Tell us where the gun came from.
That is incorrect. That is incorrect.
All All right, so that's that. So basically, you see where we are today, and that was my main point. Is to show you exactly what's going on. To keep you updated as much as I feel like it from my perspective. That's what's happening. They're in denial. Basically, they're not in denial. Actually, they know exactly what's going on, but again, they don't care. They don't care. So again, like Joe Budden did, he walked away from Spotify because they was trying to use. He built that platform up, and what were they gonna? They didn't offer him. He asked for vacation for him and his friends that does the podcast. Asked for vacation. They denied him a vacation and offered him a Rolex when it was time for a bonus. Then they give all this money to these two other companies. He named Gimlet and Parklet or something. Two million gave him $250 million to one, and he said around $100 million to the other. But when it came time for him to get his bonus, nothing but a Rolex offer. He did get an offer, but he turned it down because he said that they were bringing in 9 figures he was bringing in 9 figures and they offered him 7. So I think that what he did was smart, especially because of how we get treated as a people, how we get, judged as a people. And that's basically all I really wanted to say, y'all. That's all I really wanted to say. So thank you so much for tuning in. I just hope y'all stay safe and do the best you can to be smart. Continue to try to have love in your heart in this cold and wicked world we're in. That's all I can suggest. Do not let this thing make you bitter and hateful. I always say let them be the ones that's hateful, because in the end, they're going to pay for it. If they don't choose to change, then that's on them. That's the political shit. So y'all take it easy until I come again. Peace.